Hi, I'm Solomon. I used to be in Shabbat school just like you guys, and today I wanted to read you a Hanukkah story about Judah, who always said no, by Harriet K. Feder. Judah, who always said no, a Hanukkah story. Long ago in Jerusalem, there lived a boy named Judah who was always saying no. No, 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 no. Ready for your nap, Judah? His mother asked him when he was very small. No, said Judah. I'm playing with my toy sword. Come, I will tell you a story about 3 bears, said his father. No, said Judah. I want a story about 3 soldiers. We're going out to play, called Judah's brothers. Follow us. No, said Judah. I don't want to follow. I want to lead. When Judah grew up, a wicked Greek king ruled over Jerusalem. All the Jews under my rule must change their last names to Greek names, the king's messenger commanded. No, said Judah, I will not change my name. I like my Hebrew name. All the Jews under my rule must stop studying and work out in the gym instead, the king commanded. No, said Judah, my muscles are big enough. I must continue to study and learn how to think. All the Jews under my rule must pray to my gods, roared the king, and they must bow down to my idols. No, said Judah, you have too many gods. You have a god for the sun, a god for the moon, a god for almost everything. The Jews pray to only one God. The king was angry that the Jews would not pray to his gods. He ordered his soldiers to destroy the temple in Jerusalem. They stole the gold and silver and put one of the king's idols on the altar. The king has destroyed our temple, the Jews cried. He will destroy us next. No, said Judah, we will not let him destroy us. We will escape to the mountains and hide. The king's soldiers are many and strong, the people said. Their muscles will help them win. No, said Judah, we have studied long and hard. We know how to think. Everyone thought and thought. They scratched their heads. They rubbed their beards. The sun went down. The moon came up. Still, they kept on thinking. Soon, the sun was up again. Let's fight the soldiers right now, someone said. No, said Judah, we must wait until dark and surprise them. So the Jews waited and waited until the daylight was gone. Then Judah put his hand on his great shield and took his spear in his hand. Follow me, he called, and led them into battle. Judah strikes like a hammer, the king's soldiers cried, and they ran from the Jewish fighters. When the battle was over, the brave Jews wanted to rest. No, said Judah, we must rebuild the temple and give thanks to God. Judah led the Jews back to Jerusalem. They dragged the king's idol from the temple and smashed it into bits. They hammered and sawed and scrubbed and rubbed until the temple was holy once more. We found only 1 jar of pure oil, someone cried. It is barely enough for 1 day. We cannot light the menorah. No, said Judah, we must light the lamp. Surely God will help us. So the Jews lit the menorah, and a miracle happened. The little jar of oil burned for 8 whole days. Let us celebrate this great miracle, the people shouted. And this time, Judah said, yes. The end.